Oh, thank you so much for joining the Blood Sun Esquires Four Gathers. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're going to be getting started in just a little while, actually. We'll be getting started in just a little while, everybody. We'll be getting started between the 3-minute mark and 4-minute mark on the stream timer down below. So get yourself strapped in. We'll be getting started in just a little while. Today I have me a can of white chocolate double shot energy from Starbucks. It's going to be yummy. It's going to be a really nice time. There's your ASMR. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and take my first sip. So, cheers everybody. Hopefully no cats try to knock down my stuff. Hello, Mr. Shadow. How you doing? Would you mind sharing around the stream, please, Mr. Shadow Seed 5? I'd much appreciate that, sir. Also, I do have a couple cats surrounding me right now. I just hope that they don't try to knock down my coffee. Or try to jump onto my computer. That would be pretty bad. Hear me, my cat brethren, go for the lap. Yeah, that would be an interesting situation. One of the cats likes to do the whole kneading of the bread thing with her paws. It's actually very entertaining, especially when she tries to wake me up with that, because she doesn't know the power of her own claws. So one of her middle claws always kind of pokes me when she does it. It's actually kind of hilarious. And I know she doesn't mean any harm. She's just being who she is. Oh, man. So yeah, that'll be the thing. Also made sure that I fed them too before I started as well. It's usually their time for like their midnight little snacks. So I gave them a little snack. They had their breakfast, they had their dinner, and I usually give them a little snack, and they like it when I give them a snack. Okay. Is my audio levels and everything okay, Rumble? Everything's all good? Before I completely get started? Alright. Alright. So, hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gaming machine here. And today, welcome to another installment of Retro Friday. And today on Retro Friday, I decided to play a game that I play quite a bit, actually, on my channel. By the way, Shadow, it's not The Chaos Returns. It's literally just Torin's Passage. But yeah, I'm going to be playing, once again, another full playthrough of a game that I grew up with as a child. This is considered the first game I ever played as a child, first game I ever beat as a child, and the fact that I can, play it and everything of that nature for everybody is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. And for people who are subscribers to the channel, they'll notice that they have a Hello Boogle emote as a hello. And also, if you have donated at least, I think, 10K bits to the channel, you should be able to have also your own Torin emote as well. So yeah, Torin's Passage is a very important game in my life, and the fact that I'm able to stream it whenever I want and stuff, it makes me feel good inside that I can share some of my own childhood with everybody that comes to the channel. Because I may be a Soulsborne player, and I may be a guy that plays random variety games, but this is the game that made me the gamer that I am. And it just so happens to be a Sierra Online title, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that not only I can record myself playing this, I can share it. Also going to stream it for people that come to the channel and they want to see what made me who I am. And also, still to this day, on speedrun.com, I am 4th place of holding the title of 100% completion. So, if you ever want to pop by, speedrun.com, you want to check out the Torin's Passage file on there, I'm 4th place. And I don't mind being 4th place. The fact that I have my name on something that has to do with a game that I grew up with means a lot to me. But anyways, though, the way that I play this game at my own pace. I play this game the way that I like to play it. To some people, it might be considered a partial speed run, but in my opinion, it's how I play. I speed run through some of it. I watch some of it. Most people, if they were going to fully speedrun this game, they would start at the lands above, work their way down. Me, I like to start from the prologue. That's how I like to start. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. To my mods, if there's any issues whatsoever, please let me know. And also to people watching as well. I do get really salty when there is a lot of technical issues, so if there is technical issues, be fair warned, it does mess with my immersion when I play this game. But hopefully we won't have any problems. And I can put this on YouTube as well, my other playthroughs I have. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, let's get started. And I don't usually talk during cutscenes, so enjoy.
Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need them in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Google? Hey, Google. Google! Asleep again? Ah, Google. Is this all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life.
Chapter 1, The Lands Above.
No! They never hurt anyone! What happened?
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by with all that stuff, and I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
Who could have done this?
Must have been one powerful sorcerer. Or sorceress.
Why? And who around here has such power?
No one I know. But once there was such a person. But no. Licentia's been gone for years.
Licentia? Who's Licentia?
Oh, impossible. She was banished to the lands below years ago.
The lands below. She must have been evil to be sent there.
Yeah. And there's no way you would ever find her down there.
I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
I'm sure you will.
Okay. Well, wasn't that some interesting stuff right there? Well, first off, we're going to pick up these berries right here.
These berries look right.
Now we're going to go back to our house here, because we got some stuff we got to pick up. And also, I see you're playing around with the Google High emote, Rumble. That's still one of my favorite emotes. I love that emote so much. Alright, so first off, we're going to pick up this rope here. I know it looks like a paper clip, but I tell you it's a rope. And we're going to pick up this nice, handy axe.
I wish I had a cleaver for every time I've swung this.
Yep.
Hey, Google.
Perfect for thinking? Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Okay. So first off, we're going to go over here. We're going to pick up this nice, beautiful Aristi powder bag.
This empty pouch for something.
So we got this beautiful pouch right here. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to go and get this nice little inchworm named Inchy. He's very stubborn, and you got to try and catch him.
Hey, you.
So basically, try and hover your mouse over it and try and click him.
Come here, Inchy.
Usually happens around the 4th time. And there you go. As you can see, we got old Inchy the Inchworm. Yahoo! Alright, so there we go. And also, just FYI, this right here is the hint system for Torin's Passage. I'm never ever going to be using that, so you're not going to be seeing me click that. This book right here actually shows all of the dialogue that you've gone through in the game. So that's also for people that want to know. And also, you have your inventory and you have Boogle's inventory. As you could tell, Boogle is a shapeshifter. He likes to shapeshift into particular items. That will be very helpful in your playthrough. Alright, so we got berries, a bag, some rope, an axe, and an inchworm. We're going to go right over here, through here. Now, most people, if this was their first playthrough, they would use Inchy the Inchworm and they would scan all the leaves that they see. But if you got a really nice eye of perception, you'll notice that this leaf right here is kind of out of place. So, there you go.
Oh, nice call. Thanks, Inchy.
That's Mr. Worm to you.
Hey, come back here. Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha. Oops.
Whoopsie.
Yuck. Hey, Boogle, get that, will ya?
I love my rip coin. He's not dead. We just end up setting him free, and then Boogle shapeshifts into a worm. Gotta love it. Okay. Now, we're going to take this leaf. We're going to take it somewhere. I'm going to use my little scroll bar here. We're going to be using the leaf right here. As you can see, we can't do it yet. Some items in your inventory, you can just go right up to it and just use it where it needs to go. But in some cases, you have to go straight to the place itself to do it. So, I would usually go through the dialogue of these guys, but we're doing this at my pace. So, we're just going to go and give them the leaf they want.
Could you two use a larger leaf, maybe?
Ooh, nice texture.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional markings.
Plenty big.
Why not?
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
Want a high five?
No thanks.
You're lost. But that was nice of you.
Yeah, and you know what they say about nice guys?
Okay, Rumble.
Slim, can't you
I'll
tell
see you
he
when you get
doesn't
back.
have a clue?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, here's a clue for you. Slugs love scum.
Slugs? Scum?
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can have your pond scum. Bog scum, now that's the best.
Bog scum? No, definitely moat scum. That's what's right.
Oh, yeah.
Moat scum is choice.
Too bad you can't get it.
What do you mean can't get it? I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where. But do you know what's?
Like, what's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus. And lots of them.
Wouldn't lots of them be crocodile?
Croctopusses, don't matter. You'll never get close enough to the water to get scum from the moat.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you were going to the Moat Olympics?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I took you over there, would you help me get some moat scum?
Slim, what do you think?
Okay by me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy, let's go moating.
Here, hop on your leaf.
Okay. So we got these guys. Let's drop them down. Alright, we're going to use the scroll bar this time. We're going to take ourselves right here. We're going to go to my favorite place in this entire game. Because if you think that the crystal mountains in the background are beautiful, wait till you see what's on here. Look at that knife, my guys.
Sometimes I see
Crystal City, it's still impressive.
Like, I just love the mixtures of the colors in the sky. The moon and the crystal mountains, to even the shooting stars that'll appear at moments. It's one of my favorite places in any game. And it just so happens to be in a game that I played as a kid. So, they need to go to the Mode Olympics. We're going to drop these guys in there.
Here we are, boys. The site of the next Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum. And plenty of...
Oh, you do you?
And exactly where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
And yes, it's a crocodile mixed with an octopus. You're not wrong. Alright, so now we're going to leave. And we're going to go... It's a little bit hard to get the mouse the right way here. There we go. Alright. Alright, now we're going to get us some caffeine-laced slugs. Sounds weird, eh? So we're going to take the scum we got. We're going to put it here.
Well, I guess I'll just leave this delicious moat scum right here for a while. Now, would you? Those slugs are so fast. I'll never catch them like this.
Well, we can definitely do that. We're going to go to Boogle, and we're going to make him shapeshift into a box.
Google, can you make a box right over that moat scum?
And now we're going to back away.
That's it, Boog. Now we've got him. What can I do for you guys?
Good job, Boogle.
Thanks, Boogle.
Okay. I'm going to go up here. Drop down. And now we're going to go this way. Alright. It's time to do a little bit of climbing. Okay, now we are going to tie the rope to the tree. Now we're going to tie the rope to our foot. Now we're going to drop. Now it's going to take a lot of clicking, because we need to swing Torin from here to this branch. And I got it on my first try. Which actually, what I find funny is I haven't ever got it on my first try in a long time. So this is a pretty good run so far.
Now how am I gonna get my bag?
Google, stop!
What?
Google? You mean this whole time you could have walked right out on that bog?
Actually, can I get a clip of that first try swing, please?
Huh?
Thank you.
Only when it's funny you.
I'd like to share it to Twitter. Thank you, mods. And we're going to drop down here. And we're going to leave. Alright. Use our scroller real quick. Use our axe. We're going to cut down this root. And pick up the root. And now, I'm going to use my scroller again. And look at this right here, man. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to be going this way. Okay. I'm going to walk a little forward. Let's read the sign. Let's see what the sign says.
In case of emergency, break glass. What could that mean?
Yeah, what could that mean? Well, there's glass right here.
There's just no way I could break this off.
Thank you so much for the clip, Shadow. Much appreciated. Thank you. So we're going to break this glass with this amazing axe we got here.
Nice blue color, hey, Google?
Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep, no sir. I heard you come through.
Well, I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below? You're one of them? Well, you can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
Go there? Why, no one goes there. That's no place for any self-respecting citizen. Why, them worlds is filled with nutsos, malcontents, psychos, politicians. No,
Politicians.
there's no way I'd let you go down there.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this guardhouse except my replacement. Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back.
See, as a kid, I didn't know what to do after this. So I did, use my hint thing a lot. But it's actually rather interesting. Just go to the door and click it.
Huh, who goes there?
It's me. I'm your replacement.
What? You are? Finally, it's about time. You must be 10 years late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh? Whatever. Hurry up and get inside here. I'm powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms.
Let's watch Boogle real quick. I'm so hungry I can become all powerful. Well, welcome back, Grumble.
So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but, I wasn't exactly at the top of my class, you know?
I can see that. No tradition mean nothing no more. What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions? Well,
My meal, boy, my meal. You know the core tradition. Before taking over, the replacement guard always cooks the departing guard his final meal.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, that's still taught to all of us. What is it you like exactly?
You mean you didn't bring it with you?
Excuse
Well,
me.
you won't find no home court comforts out here. It's your problem, not mine. I know what I want.
Exactly what do you want for your last meal?
Last meal? Hunter's dead yet. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in here? You my replacement?
Oh, brother. Why, yes. I am your replacement. You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
Dang right I know. And I know what I want. Hope you brought it with you.
What'll you have?
For my appetizer, I want juice. Berry juice. Freshly squeezed. None of that canned crap either.
Berry juice, huh?
Well, we just so happen to have some berries, don't we? So gobble them up, big boy. Roar.
Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze 'em.
What? Oh, all right. Where's the juicer?
I told you, over there, on the cabinet.
Boogle, can you be an axe? Here you go. Say, what kind of berries are those?
Why, chuckberries, of course. Ah, that tastes great. But now I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh, brother.
You know what I really miss?
I'm kind of afraid to hear.
Sluggetti and meatballs.
Sluggetti and meatballs? Don't you mean spaghetti and meatballs?
Ain't never heard of no such thing as that.
Yeah.
Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and meatballs is exactly what I crave.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it for you. What's in it?
Why, slugs and meatballs. What do you think?
I'll be sure to round up just enough for one meal.
Alright, well, we definitely have that. So, let's put this moss right in his face right there. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Here's your order, sir. Slugs and peat moss. Just as requested. But boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these to you.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked around that cliff to the deli.
What? You mean,
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
all right, but this is my first attempt at cooking such a delicacy.
It still absolutely blows my mind that the voice actor that plays as Torin grows up and becomes the voice actor for G-Man in Half-Life. That still completely boggles my mind.
Here you are, monsieur.
I think it's cool too.
Now, can we get on it?
Now, the perfect conclusion to a near perfect meal.
Near perfect meal.
And a nice latte.
Dessert. Latte. No.
Oh, stop your griping. You can skip the latte. Just bring me some dessert.
All right. What'll you have for
Dessert.
Why, there's only one thing that'd top spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm afraid to ask.
Root.
Yeah, let's make sure of something. If I prepare you a root, then will I be done?
Bingo. Right, boy. Yep, good old root would be just fine.
Well, we definitely got a root. So we're gonna shove this in his mouth right here. You know, we're just gonna shove it in there.
Here you go. One large root. You want to help me fix it?
No, I'll just wait right here.
Somehow I guessed as much.
Hey, nice square shape, too. Them's the best kind.
Okay. How about if I make it into a
I think you guys can see that there's a pun that's gonna be coming.
Great. While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the peanut press chamber? Ah, just smell that aroma. You know, there's nothing like coming home to find the square root pie.
Say, we going out on that joke?
No, we're going out through the secret passage.
Alright, Rumble, you know what's coming.
Wait here while I get
It's
some.
gonna be your turn to choose.
Pick a shard. Any shard.
Pick a shard, Rumble.
I've been waiting 15 years to use that line.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You pick number 2. Alright, we will pick number 2.
There you go, boy. The joint's all yours. I'm gonna grab my pie and hit the road. Gotta get on home, you know. That is, if I can remember where home is.
But wait, what about me? Aren't you supposed to train me in how this thing works?
Works? Can't. Don't remember.
Don't
You
remember.
better no way, boy. Nobody's come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody from down there gets up here.
And he's gone. Alright, so let's go right over here to this control panel. Alright. Got RNG was kind of weird there. Let's go to the thing here.
This powder must be important. But what if there isn't any of it in the lands below? I'd better find something to hold enough so I can get home again.
Well, we got ourselves a little bag here. Let's use it.
I'd better get enough of this powder now.
home again.
Alright, guys, from the words of Mario, let's go!
Hey, Foogle, let's go. Hang on, Foogle. Hope I'm right about this.
Here we go. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2, Escarpa.
Sir, they were both in there. And the child. Listen. The child must be found immediately.
Alright.
Whoa!
What an entrance.
Whoa!
That had to hurt. Looky there, we got a tile. But you noticed on our way down there was 2 tiles. We only have the 1. Let's go get that second tile.
Whoa!
Oh, not again.
Alright. So, we can either go that way, go back up, but there's nothing there. We can go down the stairs. By the camera angle that it's giving, it's kind of wanting us to go down these stairs here. As in where my pointer is. So we're going to go down these stairs.
Live on CD-ROM from beautiful cliffside Escarpa, it's the Bitter Nuts. With Jack Whitman as Mr. Bitternut. And starring Sandra Bullock as Mrs. Bitternut. With Michael McCulkin as Little Bobby Bitternut. Today, we joined the Bitternuts just as they hear a knock on their door.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never mind. Why do everything around here? Torin! No! Aren't you the giant economy-sized visitor? You know I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here. Holly, take a look at this guy. This is what a real man looks like. Holly? Oh, honey, don't mind him. He's just acting his IQ. So, you want to come in? Or maybe that should be, can you come in?
Why, thank you. I will.
Hey, Mom, Hey, Mom, Whoa! Who's the big guy? We don't know, honey. We're still waiting to find out.
Alright, so let's click on Miss Bitternut here.
My name is Torin. from the lands above.
I'm Mrs. Bitternut, and this is what's left of my husband, Mr. Bitternut. And that's Bob, our son. So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little buddy, Google. Oh, he won't hurt you. He likes people.
Yeah? Then he won't fit in here. If he's smart, he'll stay off my furniture.
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to Miss Bitternut a little bit more.
Mrs. Bitternut, I was wondering.
Selfish. That's all they are. Lived right across the chasm for years. Did we ever hear from them?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that King Rupert. He really fries my cornbread. Lives almost next door. Does he ever invite us over? No. Why? You think he was better than us or something?
Okay, let's keep getting some more information from her.
I'm sure King Rupert means to be nice to you. Perhaps he's just busy.
Busy for 20 years? And that queen of his. Die? Yeah, she should.
Why? What's wrong with her?
Too snooty for
She's very, very snooty.
Why, she acts like they didn't have a daughter that was... Hey, have you met their daughter?
Uh-oh. The daughter.
What about their daughter?
Her name's Lena, or something like that. You should get
Excuse
together,
me.
Torin. You have so much in common.
We do? Like what?
Oh, your looks, I suppose. Yeah, you two deserve each other.
Let's talk to Miss Bitternut one more time.
How would you describe him?
Well, let's see. She has a nice personality. She's kind to her parents, I suppose. She's a good climber. She's lots of fun.
I'll talk about your thing in a minute, Shadow.
She's a good dancer. She's got a great personality. In other words, she's a lot like you.
I'm just very immersed right now. I'm having fun. But, real quick, look, there's a tile right there. Let's see if we can take it.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down.
So we can't take the tile from Miss Bitternut yet. Let's see if there's something nice that we can do for her in exchange for that tile. So for right now, we're gonna end up leaving.
Hit it, Boog. Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
Just hang out. The mom's gone.
The Bitternuts is not filmed before a live audience.
So there was announcements of the cast for some of them for a Netflix live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. As long as Midnight Shyamalan is away from that, I'll probably be interested in it. And hopefully there will be an Asian cast. That actually would make much better sense than the garbage trash of a movie we got a long time ago. Tell me about the cast while I continue this. Okay. We're going to go in the middle this way. But of course we have to wait until Boogle's little thing here real quick. Boogle got washed.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
I did hear, though, that the live-action Powerpuff Girls series is kind of put on hold right now because the star cast member left production, the one that was going to be played as Blossom. Even though me and a friend of mine, we think that it's going to be absolutely terrible. Alright, let's see what's going on over here, because Miss Bitternut said that there was a king and queen on the other side of the chasm that is ignoring them. Let's go talk to him.
Well, what have we here? It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But then every day is a good day here in paradise.
A land as lovely as this should be called paradise.
Maybe it should, but we call it a scar. But the real question is, what do we call you?
Oh, forgive me, sir. My name is Torin of the lands above.
I am Rupert, King of Scotland, and this is my lovely wife, Queen Anne.
Oh, how do you do, ma'am?
Alarmed, I'm sure.
Eh? What's that?
I said, charmed, I'm sure.
That's nice.
Also, while I do this, Mr. Rumble Roses, can you go to my my work Discord and tag Mr. Baruch Belmont and tell him that I'm streaming right now? Maybe he'll want to pop on by. All right, let's talk to the king and queen a little bit. You know, let's get to know them some.
King Rupert, Queen died. I am here seeking Licentia, an evil sorceress who may be in this area. Have you heard of her?
I haven't heard of any Licentia.
He hasn't heard of anything he can remember.
What's that, Queen?
I said, if you'd heard a thing, you'd have her dismembered.
Yes, that's true. She's not here in Scotland, young man. Perhaps she's in some other world below us. You are welcome to stay here as my guest for as long as you wish.
Okay, Rumble, well, you have yourself a good night, man, and I'll catch you later, alright? Sleep well. But yeah, Shadow, tag Baruch Belmont in the Sunlight chat, let him know that I'm streaming, and see if you might want to come on by and hang out for the retro fun. But while that is going on, we're going to keep talking to the king and queen, and we're going to get some more information about what's going on.
Thank you, your majesty. Do you know how to get to the worlds below Escarpment?
It seems I recall a connection back when I was a young boy. But lately we've seen no one at all from the other world. I don't know why. I suppose we've just lost touch.
You can say that again.
Eh? I missed that guy.
I said, I say, that's a sin.
Well, yes, I suppose. I didn't realize you felt so strongly about foreign things.
If you only knew.
So you can tell, though, that the king and queen, they are polar opposites of each other, but they kind of fit together. And you can tell that there's, like, some stuff going on between them.
I cannot stay long in Escarpa. I must find Licentia.
I understand. But in your travels, if you happen upon a young lady named Lena, would you give her a message?
Of course, but how will I know her? What does she look like?
Lena is, very tall. Yes, nearly as tall as you.
said she should call home nightly.
Oh,
Let's talk to him again.
is Luna from Escarpa?
Of course. She is my daughter.
Oh, really? A princess? Has she been gone long?
Only a few days. But her parents worry immensely.
I understand. I know what it's like to miss a loved one.
Di, my dear, why don't you give this boy a piece of your jewelry? That way Lena will know he represents us.
Oh, brother, you right in this pocket.
What was that?
I said, tell her mother sent her this locket.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Did you do the tag yet, Shadow? I'm just asking as well.
Here, Torin. Take this one. See? It has a picture of Rupert and me on the inside.
I promise to keep it
Okay.
safe until I find her.
Okie dokie. Alright, so that's not the all that we have to do here. First off, because I can do it already, we're gonna open up this locket. We automatically get some points for that. Put it right back in our inventory. You'll also notice that there's a rainbow right here, but it's incomplete. We got some nice crystals here, you know, we got some nice little colors. But you notice that there's just a color missing. But you notice also there's some shards right here. There's different color shards. There's one color that's missing. That's blue. Why don't we be nice and give this shard to our king here?
Your Majesty, I can see you are a lover of crystals.
Yes, that's the only...
But yeah, you have yourself a good night, Rumble, and I hope you sleep well, man.
What did you say?
I said, yes, and how kind he is.
Why, thank you. But continue.
I humbly offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
Here we go.
There. And as this one simple shard completes the connection between the formerly distinct spectra above us, so too, therefore, may our two worlds be connected by the peace and understanding that comes from, you know, it like that there.
Here, here.
Bravo.
I say, what the devil is the world talking about, huh?
Beats me.
Di, what did you say?
I said, beats me.
Well, I'll consider it.
Oh, jeez. I love some of the little adult jokes here and there in this thing.
I swap shard for 3 tickets, you cheapskate.
What? What did you say, Di?
I said, I hope he's still free at this late date.
Oh. Yes, do attend.
Huh.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
We got ourselves a royal pass to the royal ball. Now you'll notice there's a tile here on the floor. Let's see what happens if we try and take it.
Your Majesty, this tile seems similar to others I've seen around Escarpa.
Yes, I suppose it is. It was a most popular style a few years ago.
May I have it for my collection?
But what for?
Oh, nothing, I guess. I just kind of liked it.
No, not without a very good reason, young man.
Okay, so there's a tile that we need to get, but we need a really good reason for needing the tile. Not just for our collection. So that's something we need to do while we're here. Also, look at this nice looking turkey leg right here.
I hope this isn't one of those buffets with an eat all you take policy.
Alright. So we got ourselves a royal pass right here. As you can clearly see. We got a little invitation. Let's see if we can give that to Miss Bitternut. You know how she was complaining so much about the forgetful king and queen and, you know, their neighbors and all that? Well, I don't think they would really, you know, notice the Bitternuts being there, you know. So, let's go give this to Miss Bitternut. And maybe when we give her this invitation, maybe she can help us out.
We now return to the Bitternuts on Green Pines.
Just a minute. Torin! Quiet, do everything around here.
Okay. Let's give her this invitation here.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the royal ball.
Yee-haw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Aw, he hasn't been excited in his life.
Yee-haw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life. Torin, if there's anything we owe you for your journey, why just help yourself. It's yours.
Why, thank you, Mrs. B.
Of course, I'd love it if you take the mister over there.
Well, she said that if there was anything in her house that we needed for our journey, help ourselves. Well, she's got this tile here. Let's see what happens when we go for the tile.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it.
But yeah, that casting for the Netflix adaptation of The Last Airbender is very interesting.
But don't go taking anything else. You hear? And good luck on your quest, young man. Hey, any chance of you taking Junior along with you?
What's their IMDb's?
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. But, thanks for the trivet, Mrs. B.
Okay, so we got her tile. So let's continue on with our
Back in the bag, buddy.
the rest of our journey here in Escarpa.
Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
Mom will never find out.
The Bitternut is not filmed before a live audience.
Alright. Let's continue down. Okay. There seems to be a clothespin right here. Let's take it.
Someone left this clothespin just hanging here.
Alright, let's go down the stairs. Let's go into this cave real quick. Those are some really sharp looking stalactites, isn't it, chat? But look, there's a tile right there. Let's see if we can get it.
inside there?
I wonder what's inside there. Interesting choice words given to us by our boy Torin here. Let's see if Boogle can turn into a worm and see what's back there.
Google, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this thing. Yeah, I bet it's dark in there. What are we gonna do?
Alright, so it's dark. Well, we have a Boogle lantern right here. Let's light it up in there.
Google, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Google. It looks brown and soft and smells terrible. We've just got some of that.
Yeah, I know biology doesn't work that way. I get it. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that does sound very interesting. We'll have to stay on point with any updates on the Airbender live action series. Well, Torin said he wants some of this. We can't pick up anything with a box. Well, we can, but as you can see, it doesn't let you do it. Can't pick up anything with a yo-yo. Can't pick up anything with a worm. Can't pick up anything with a lantern. And of course, you can't pick up anything with any of these. So we have to have Boogle turn into a shovel.
Say, Google.
Alright,
Would you
Shadow.
mind being a shovel? Say, be a shovel.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. We got all we needed. So we're just gonna do this right here.
Okay, Google. Turn back into a worm and get out of there.
Shadow. You're hilarious. Okay, so we're going to use this little scroller right here real quick. See that vulture right there? I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you. You're going to talk to him. He's going to be grumpy. He's not going to let you past his nest. So, because, of course, that's how a vulture's going to act, okay? Especially a two-headed vulture. So, we got to get that vulture away from his nest. So you see this little thing right here?
How strange. That ramp juts out even farther than the vulture's nest below.
And what's one thing that vultures really love to eat? They like to eat roadkill. Well, what about a nice big old hunk of meat? Well, let's take a nice look at this meat before we get rid of it. Doesn't that look nice? Looks real tasty. Looks a little dry, but still looks tasty. Look at how big it is compared to Torin, though. It's a big piece of meat.
Hey, vulture, try and catch this.
Listen, look at that. Fresh dead meat. Wine. Let's go after it.
As always, I'm with you.
Can't you hurry up a little? It's getting away from us.
For goodness sake, for once in your life, can't you just stop and smell the rotting meat?
What's that beside that little tree?
Yeah, there seems to be something right beside that tree down there. Let's go down. Alright. Let's click on the tree.
Only if you could make that tree grow.
So, if you're into gardening, and things like that, there's different ways that a tree can grow. Of course, it would need water, but this is a video game. You don't really need water to make things grow. So, let's think of some of the stuff that makes a tree grow. Soil, there's food, of course water, but we don't need water, and everything like that. Is there a way to make a plant grow, I guess you could say, faster and more stable? That's a good way to put it. Manure. Well, we just so happen to have something like that. We got some dragon poo right here. Got some really nasty looking poo right there. Let's see what happens when we use it on the tree.
This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely.
Kill it completely. Holy crap! Now we'll go down the tree on our way back. We're gonna go take these stairs real quick. Alright, let's jump across.
Oh, I think we can make it, Boo.
Alright, so you can either go into the cave or go down below. I usually recommend going down below first.
Hang on, Boo. I hope this is worth it.
Look at all these items, guys. Look at all this. We got a tile right here. We got a rug. We got an old fan right here. We got a used pillow. And let's use our scroller here real quick. We got a sign right here. The sign says, "Don't sit on this." Well, we'll take the sign. Now, we're going to use our side scroller here. Look what's down here. There's a tile right there. Problem is, though, there's a lot of people down there. And, this ladder right here doesn't exactly look very safe. It looks a little bit too graphic. You know what I mean? This is you kind of using your perception a little bit here. So, let's go over here real quick. Is there a safe way down? That's mainly what your question is going to be. Can we climb to this?
There's just no way I could climb down without falling.
Now, of course, like I said, there's a ladder here, but something just doesn't look right about the ladder, okay? And in case you guys are wondering if I'm, full of shit or something like that, here, I'll even show you. I'll show you something just for you.
This ladder looks a little rickety, but I'm going to try it anyway. You've discovered the fast way to get to the lands below.
So this automatically shows you there's ways that you can die. There was ways that you could die in the lands above as well, but I'm just showing you that, not everything is exactly what it seems in this game, okay? So, when I say that this ladder is just not worth it, it's not. Because even when you look at the ladder carefully, like I said, it's just graphically incorrect, technically, okay? If you look at the parts of the ladder that you would be able to step on, you notice they're out of line, they look old and rickety, It's just by just using your eyes. Does this look like something you'd be able to climb up or down from? Exactly. So I just wanted to show that to you real quick. So, we got all that we can do here for right now. We're going to climb up now. Alright, let's go into the cave.
No, wait. I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh, Boob. Skunks ahead.
Skunks.
Hey, Skunks, are you there? Oh, well, I was, just wondering. Could I pass through your cave?
So what would happen if we try to go through the cave? Well, as you can, well, let's find out.
There's no way I'm going in there. That nest smells terrible. Still, there is an opening back there in the distance. It must go somewhere.
Well, we got some items here, so you know we got a pillow. So that's how you know we can't use the pillow. Oh, we got a fan here. Let's see what happens if we use the fan.
I'll blow the smell away with this fan.
What's that smell? Cut it out there, will ya? Some of us can only breathe up here.
It still smells just as bad in here.
So we can't use the fan. Let's see what this clothespin will do.
I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks.
Now you think you'd be, you know, footloose and fancy free, right? Well, let's see what happens when we try to get to that door out there. So do we have a way that we can shield ourselves from that really nasty skunk smell that's being shot at us? Yes, we do. Toro! Here we go. But you notice, though, it goes right back into our inventory. We got a carpet. Stinky. Look at that. It's nasty looking. Ew. Don't worry, that'll be very useful later. Let's go up here. Now we can go through the cave. Oh, there's a guy here.
Greetings, sir.
Funny, he looks awake.
Let's tap him again.
Greetings, sir.
I could have sworn he squirmed just a little there.
Let's tap him one more time.
Greetings, sir.
What? Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Torin. Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
Let's talk to him.
I mean, what's your name?
Name? Vida. Is this why you come here? To torment me with unimportant questions? Where are the real questions? The ones aching deep inside you. Who are you? What do you believe? What do you know?
Actually, I haven't really gotten to those questions yet. My question is more simple.
Simpler.
Huh? Well, I'm trying to find a sorceress named Licentia. Could you help me?
Forget her. I know the girl you should meet.
Uh-oh.
Sweet girl. Good to her parents. Clever conversationalist. She has a nice personality.
I think not. See, I'm only here for a short stay. I need to find Licentia. Remember her? I asked you about her a few seconds ago.
Never heard of her.
Let's keep talking to him. He seems very grumpy for some reason.
Do you know how to get to the lands below?
Do you know how to help the area below?
What? I don't understand.
You'd understand if it was you sitting on this stone tile all day and all night. The parts below, the bottom line, the rear guard.
He sounds very uncomfortable.
Are you trying to say your seat is uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, don't cut it. My seat's boiling. My buns are burning. Boy, I need relief.
I see.
No, you don't see, and you won't, because I'm not showing it to anybody. Now, just go away, and I'll continue to suffer in silence.
Somehow I doubt that.
So, do we have anything in our inventory that could make his seat more comfortable? Yes, we do. We have a pillow or cushion.
Here's a thick, soft cushion I think you'll like.
Fine materials. Nice padding, soft cover, firm yet breathable. I thank you very much, oh tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture? Just drop it over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
Oh, I would have to do that.
Alright. So, we got the instrument of his torture, which was a tile. Let's talk to him one more time.
Looks like the cushion is working.
Yes, it is. Much better. Thank you again. Now get out of here.
It's okay. We helped him out. We did our good deed. So let's leave him alone with his cushion. Let him live out his life. But we are not done in this area, though. We're not entirely done in this little area on the other side of the cliff here. Always thought it was weird that there was a way to go right here, but we never go that way. Always wondered what's over there. But there's really no way to get there. Alright. Let's leave the cave. If you remember, we have one tile we need to get from over here. But remember, the ladder is too rickety to go down. It'll break. Now I bet you're wondering, why don't we bring it down Boogle? Well, keep in mind, there's people down there. They'd probably freak out if they saw something coming down there that they didn't know what it was. So 9 times out of 10, we'd probably end up losing Boogle if we did that. So let's find a way to get rid of the women down there. We have something that can scare people away, don't we? We got a really smelly carpet. But look, though. It's not going in, though. The smell, it's not going in there, though. Do we have a way to make the smell change its rotation? Yes, we do. We got this fan right here.
This ought to drive those women out of there.
Yes.
There we go. Now, we can send Boogle down there. So we'll use a little side scroller here. Boogle yo-yo. Down the hole.
Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Boogle.
Hell yeah. Boogle, grab that tile down there.
Google, grab that tile hanging there. Attaboy, Boog.
Let's go this way to get him out of there.
Google, see where that doorway goes.
Sounds messy.
Back in the bag, buddy.
Alright. So we got ourselves all that we need over here. Let's go to the other side of the chasm. So, we're going to climb up here. We're going to jump across. And we're going to go this way. Now, remember that tree that we made grow? Let's see what's down there. Now that we're on our way back. Maybe there's some significance to this tree. This ominous music sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Sounds exactly like the music that we ran into when we ran into the Phenocryst chamber and the lands above. But there's no Phenocryst here. There's 9 blocks here. Why is there 9 blocks? Maybe there's some tiles that we can go and put in here. So we'll do that. Actually, this needs to go down here. Move these around a little bit here. Okay. Put these tiles where they belong. That was cool. Okay. Nice. Nice. So we need to get 2 more tiles. We got this one, but of course, you know, it just doesn't go on there. Maybe we should go against the rules that are on this tile here. Oh. Because look at that. It says, no sitting. Well, we know someone that is sitting quite a lot right now. Aside from Veter, but he has his cushion. And no, if we would have tried to give this tile to Veter, he would not have accepted it. Because he's already sitting on a tile. Would you really want him to sit on another tile? Come on now. That would just not make any dang sense. Let's go up. We know someone who's sitting right now. And she's right here. Let's slip this under her while she's sitting. And we got a tile. Now, where would our last tile be? Well, King Rupert has a tile on his floor. We now have a reason for needing that tile. Because we found it right below that tree. So let's go see if we can get that tile from him. Maybe he'll be understanding.
Your Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
You're right. It's part of my floor.
No, even more than that. You see, at the base of the opposite cliff, I found an unusual room containing a large formation that would hold this tile perfectly. I feel certain that the formation is something important. Perhaps it even holds access to the lands below.
Why then, of course, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Hell yeah. So we got our last 2 tiles. So, you know what? I think it's time to get out of here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves out of here. Alright. Is stream going okay, Shadow? Okay. Hopefully you're having fun. I'm having a blast right now. I love playing games that I grew up with. Alright, let's go put these tiles where they belong. I always loved the music here too. It's really, really nice. Rotate it. Here we go.
The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains an ancient Phenocryst column. For centuries, travelers have journeyed throughout the cryptic strata by means of these columns. Connecting the world within worlds, Phenocrysts are able to transmit far more than mere light. Through the use of RSC powder discovered by Torin in the early Unity period, people now have instant mobility. So step inside and enjoy the latest in Phenocryst travel.
Look at this beautiful green Phenocryst. It's amazing, isn't it? Let's get out of here. Time for Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Pergola.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child. Is he safe?
Far away, where he will come to no harm. Although we suspect your involvement in the murder of our beloved royal couple, we could not find enough evidence to convict you. But since you were clearly guilty of kidnapping the Crown Prince, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your life in the lands below. I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck. never to be removed. And should you ever attempt to return to the lands above, the color will tighten until it chokes you to death.
Wasn't that crazy right there? Poor woman. Hopefully she's okay. But you'll probably notice something's not right about the cutscenes. Just they seem weird. Keep that in mind while we keep playing. Wow, look at this.
Maybe that's what I should do. Transport myself on down through that shard.
So when we got here, this shard is broken. So let's try to teleport ourselves through the shard.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that before? I'll just use a little more of this arresting powder and continue on down. What a fall.
Hey, stop that!
We better click on Torin so he can actually get out of his trap. Because you know what happens when something doesn't move that is on the ground. It could get eaten. And actually, yeah, that would have been a death scene if I didn't click on Torin.
On behalf of all Purglings everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairmont.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, sorry.
Okay. You seem to be a kinder, gentler giant, not like some giants, you know. I wonder if you could help us with a problem.
But of course. You need some logs moved? Rocks realigned?
Villages trampled.
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different.
You gotta love some of the hidden humor in these games.
What can I do?
Allo had an interesting sense of humor.
Well, okay. But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
So let's see what he was talking about. Well, well, look what we have here, everyone. We have a beautiful woman tied down with some very sharp thorns. Let's see what happens if we talk to her.
Oh no! No!
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
No! No!
She seems to be afraid. Let's try and talk to her one more time.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Ha! You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me!
Let's try it again.
But I want to free you.
Get away! You'll only hurt me more.
Will that be all she says?
Won't you let me help you?
Help me like they did? Ha! Show some respect. Just leave me here to die.
Oh, I could never do that. You're far too beautiful for me to leave you here.
Flattery won't help. Go away, so help me if you do figure out a way to release me out. Spread your eyes out.
Let's talk to her again.
Won't you let me help you?
Help me like they did?
Hmm.
Ha! Show some respect. Just
leave me here to die.
Oh, I could never.
So you'll notice she does not want to be compliant with you.
Too beautiful for me to leave you here.
Flattery won't help. Go away. So help me if you do figure out a way to release me out. Scratch your eyes out.
Let's see if this woman might know what this locket is.
You're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
You did? Esparta? My parents? Oh, how I wish I had listened to them. I wouldn't be in this mess.
They told me to give you this.
Oh, look. That is my dear sweet father and dad. Oh, I miss them. Maybe you are from Sparta. You're so tall. Who are you anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa. I'm from the lands above.
Torin of the lands above. Do you promise not to harm me?
I swear. At present, I can think of nothing worse.
All right, then. Cut me loose.
Well,
Hurry before they stop you.
I can't. I'll have to try to break each little thread, I suppose.
Why? Use your knife.
That's just it. I didn't bring it. Some hero I am. Well, hold still.
I'll tell you a little secret. All this time, I've had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied me up before I regained consciousness.
A boot knife. Yeah, let's do it. And also, if you would have tried to give her the locket without opening it, she would think that you're an imposter trying to trick her. So that's why I opened the locket when I was in Escarpa. Now let's cut her loose.
Now, hold still. I wouldn't want to cut you.
Oh, thank you, Torin. That was horrible.
Here's your locket.
Gotta love old school cutscenes, man. Gotta love it.
Ow, Google. Here, let me help you up.
Oh, wait. Look at your arms. You're bleeding.
What? Oh, I'm okay. I dropped the wrong way through the trees before I landed on this soft loam. I must have, caught some branches on the way down. It's nothing.
Nonsense. Come over here. I'm sure I heard a stream this way.
Everyone in Escarpa said we should meet, but I never dared dream of really meeting.
Everyone else is so short and thin. I was always the ugly duckling. Too tall, too thin, hair only on top. With you, I feel, I don't know, somehow normal.
I think you're anything.
Hell yeah.
What? Torin?
Huh? No, what I meant was that you're far above normal. You're beautiful, wonderful, perfect.
Oh, Torin. My parents must be worried sick.
Well, yeah, they are. They really want you to return home. And my parents, they're still in the
I must
Must go on.
You're right.
Will I see you again?
You must.
Excuse me, you two. Will you be staying for dinner? If so, I'd better send out several hunting parties.
No, we've got to leave immediately. We have to begin our search for a phoenix.
Oh, no need. I know right where one is, but it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it. Does it work?
mine. You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
Somehow I could have guessed that. Let's go.
Okay, so now it's time for you to see the two puzzles that I absolutely do not like in this game. But the funny thing about it, they're very short puzzles, and Pergola is a very, very short chapter.
Attention, everyone. This is Torin and his friend Lena.
Ostiaries!
Your attention. They're all yours.
But what do I do?
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The Phoenix hasn't been used in generations. Legend has it that when the Ostiaries find the perfect harmony, the world will open unto them. But even when wearing these ancient sacred robes, they cannot find a way themselves. Can you help them?
Oh boy.
Alright, let's do some rearranging.
Okay, you step into the center.
And you take his place.
Take his place.
So there's different patterns that you can do when it comes to the Ostiaries here. I'm going to do just one of the few patterns that you can do. So we got all the greens in a row. Now we need to put all of the yellows in a row. Okay, so now we're going to put you over here. You're going to go this way. And if you take too long or you don't do anything for a few seconds, they'll actually start moving on their own. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, so we got all the greens in a row. We got all the yellows in a row. Now we need to put all the blues in a row. And as you can see, they're all in a row. But you'll notice, though, something's not right. So we'll do this instead. And within no time at all, there you go. That's one of the few patterns that you can actually do. Because all the yellows were in a row, all the greens were in a row, all the purples were in a row, and all the blue sleeves were in a row. So that was just basically about doing a crossing matching game. Now this next one can be a little bit of a pain in my butt. This is a singing challenge. Okay? So this one comes in technically 3 different parts. So first off, we need to put all the males on one side and all the females on another. The males go on the right side, and the females go on the left side. So let's go ahead and get them all over here. And you'll notice they'll start holding hands when they're on the right sides. Now, when it comes to these two coverings here, you'll notice some interesting pictures on them. One that looks like it has little curves here, and some little dots that go up, and some that go down. This is basically your little hint on, this is a singing challenge. Okay? So, when it comes to this one, let's say we want to click on it with Torin. So he'll say that it probably hides a phoenix, which he's correct. So the object of this is lowest note to highest note. When it comes to the men, highest note to lowest note. Now there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either do trial and error, where you're like, okay, who has the highest, who has the lowest. Yeah. But there is another way to know how to do it without only using this once on each of them. How do you do that? Well, it's not just highest to lowest note and lowest to highest note. It's getting them in a particular row that matches the pattern on here. So it's not just a singing challenge, it's putting them in the right particular order. So this is the part that I don't like the most, because sometimes they can be a little bit stubborn. Because as you can see, it's just completely different. So as you can see, this is going the wrong way. We need to make it go the other way. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. So you can tell we're on the wrong way for this one. If these were the males on this side, we would have had it right. But we don't have it right. So we have to get it right. And like I said, this is what mostly takes the longest. And it can be a speedrun killer when you try and do it. But sooner or later, they'll get into the grouping that they're supposed to be in. It'll work. This takes a lot of trial and error to do it. Because, like I said, they're very, very stubborn. Okay, so as you've noticed, this one needs to stay exactly where she is. She's the highest note. But, like I said, if you get them in a particular line that's similar to that, you'll be fine. But as I've said, they're very, very stubborn. No, we don't need them to move. Stop that. Alright, there we go. We got all the females in the exact row they need to be in. There we go.
Ah, that's it. The pattern was 5 ascending notes leading to the second nested plant. So that phenocryst goes back to a scarp.
Correct, Torin. Now, we need to do the exact same thing that we did with them with the guys. Problem is, we need to make it go from highest to lowest. For some reason, though, he seems to be in the right spot. So maybe I might get lucky here. Oh, I got lucky. Here we go. Isn't that crazy? And there we go. That's Pergola.
You did?
Now what?
Oh, this part I know. Stand over here. I'll throw enough of this powder for both of us. Off we'll go.
Don't forget me, Torin.
I could remember.
Be careful. This licentious sounds dangerous.
I will. Close your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Time for a trip to the Scarpa.
I'll see you soon, Lena. Someday.
Goodbye, Torin. And goodbye, Google.
It also kind of makes you wonder how Lena got here, too, though. It does kind of make you wonder. Chapter 4, Estina. My favorite level in this game.
Let's go to school. All these years away from your home and your family and your friends, you must be so bitter.
Perhaps I'm going to use the darkness to get what I want.
I heard that you don't find it a sorceress, but not quite powerful enough to overcome the magic of that power.
Not yet, but perhaps soon. And when I do, I promise revenge.
But what if we could return sooner?
What? Ha! The collar will not be denied. Oh, heck. You know its spell can only be broken by royalty. No matter how much you school, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, yes. Who will see the collar?
Kurtzwell. That... Wait. Are you suggesting you could become Arch Authority?
Let's just say if you'll do a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
Nothing much, just a little magic spell.
So isn't this interesting? So the thin woman that got sent to the lands below, she got big for some reason. And she looks just like the woman that took your parents away. But what are they talking about, though? About a little magic spell. Makes you kind of wonder. Are these cutscenes in order? Are they happening at the same time? Because that was clearly the same woman from the last chapter. They got sent to the lands below. But how did she get so big in such a short time frame? What's going on? Well, let's see if we can figure that out over time.
Is that lighting? It's so bright I just can't tell.
Okay. Let's see what this is. It's a closed bottle. Let's interact with the bottle.
It smells like ammonia.
So cleaning wipes. Ammonia wipes. Let's clean this thing off. Just threw it in the lava. Oh, apparently we can interact with it. Interesting. Now let's see what's going on out here. Oh, isn't this weird, everybody? So weird. Let's go over here first. Isn't this a weird contraption?
It's nice to see a military-industrial complex with a sense of humor. There's no one left.
Let's activate the machine. And we're going to stand right here. Let's watch it go. Looks like something from FNAF. We're going to need 5 cannonballs. So we're going to speed up the process. Just make sure to always move Torin a little bit to the right when you're getting the cannonballs. Because it triggers him to catch him. So, yeah. Let's get one more. Alright, we got 5 cannonballs. We don't need to come over here anymore. There seems to be something on this hill right here. Let's check this out. Oh, there seems to be a contraption thing here. What could this possibly mean? Looks like a very weird carving. What could it possibly mean? Is this a type of picture that you have to overthink about? Or is it really as simple as what it looks like? I'll let you keep that in mind when we keep looking around. Oh, we got this over here. What could this be? Question is, whatever happened to those people? But look at this. It's a seesaw, a teeter-totter. Very weird, isn't it? Could there be something that has to be done with this teeter-totter? Well, let's find out. Let's see if we can make it equal in weight. Let's see if we can do that. And there is a way to know if you have enough cannonballs for this side of the teeter-totter. Because sooner or later, one of the cannonballs is going to peek its little head out. And that's how you'll know that you have enough. So let's put one more down and see what happens. Alright. So that's 5 cannonballs. Let's see what happens when we get onto the teeter-totter. Ah. Seems we are too heavy. So first things first, I did the 5 cannonballs thing on purpose. I wanted to show you guys that literally you have to be the exact weight of cannonballs. So there is a way to get rid of the cannonballs and all that. We're gonna go right over here. Just in case you're like, oh, I got too many cannonballs, stone cannonballs. We can just chunk them into the lava. And that shows you also, that's lava. You will melt. So, in all seriousness, you need 4 cannonballs to activate the teeter-totter's hidden mechanics. So remember, 4 cannonballs. What is that sound I'm hearing there? How about we go find out? But we're going to take a cannonball with us, though. We're just going to take a cannonball with us. Because you'll see. Oh! Something has appeared where the, that writing was. It's a trebuchet, also known as a catapult. So apparently we have to use this catapult to get across there. You can't get there all the way from here. So, we're going to crank this thing back. So here's the funny thing about it. Is if we go in there with no cannonballs with us, okay? Which of course you have to put a cannonball in here. But let's say you were to go in there without a cannonball. Well, first off, you would not weigh that much. So you would overshoot your crank, and you would fall into the lava in the far side of the island, which you would die. Let's say you have 2 cannonballs. You put 2 cannonballs into that catapult. You'll weigh too much. So you'll die literally right here. Because you'll weigh too much. You have to be in the middle of it all. Okay? It's kind of like the teeter-totter puzzle. You have to be the same weight as an amount of cannonballs. So, we cranked it back. Let's put a cannonball into the catapult. Let's get inside the catapult.
Hey, Google, let's go.
But there's one slight problem.
There's no way I can use the release limit for anything.
But you notice there's a rope right under us. We got to cut this rope. And we made it. Okay, so this is a walking puzzle. It probably looks like something that you would see on the back of like a cereal box, or maybe when you were in like kindergarten and first grade, you probably had one of these as an activity. Okay, so you need to go from here to right here. But if you look very carefully, something's kind of weird around here. There's something sparkling right there. Okay? Now you could go all the way to over here and be like, oh, you don't want to know what's over here, you know? That must be the way out of here. But I see something right here, and we're not that far from there, actually. You know, we're not that far. Let's go check out what's over there. Let's go check that out. Because you know me, I like sparkly things, you know. So we're going to see what the sparkly thing is. Now, of course, there is no way for you to die in this particular set of lava. You do have to do like certain little taps on the sides of the land so you can actually go forward on them. But it's not impossible. This takes a little bit of patience. This is kind of like how I learned patience as a child. So let's see what this is over here. Let's tap away from the side there. Let's see what this item is. It's a wrench. Now, why would there be a wrench all the way out here? I don't know. We'd have to ask Al Lowe, what the hell is with the wrench? That's alright. We got the wrench. Now we can go this way. Problem is, we can't jump that lava. One, the game won't let you. But two, yeah, you just can't. Plus, would you really want to try and jump lava? Come on now. I wouldn't want to. So this is, like I said, you know, just like those little puzzles you'd get like on the outside of like a little cereal box, or you'd probably get like in kindergarten, first grade, maybe second grade. B.D. Lundy! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, sir? How you doing, champ? Did I get your sub? It says that you are subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much for the sub. I much appreciate it. Mr. Shadow said, can I get a shout out for Mr. B.D. Lundy, please? And also, can you send him a link to the subscriber and VIP only Discord, please? Thank you very much. Of course, send it to him via a whisper on Twitch. And while you do that, we're going to go and get to where we need to go. You have to do the actual shout out, sir. It's okay. It's okay. But welcome, Immortal B.D. Lundy, to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week. Hopefully I can bless you with some nice old school retro MS-DOS content. Welcome to the year 1995, Mr. B.D. Lundy. The year of Torin's Passage. Came out for Windows 95, 98, and on other old stuff. I think you can still play it on Windows Vista, but I'm not entirely sure. This was, Mr. B.D. Lundy, the first game I ever played as a child. Point-and-click game from Sierra Games Online. The same people that gave you games like, let's see, Leisure Suit Larry. That's a really nice game series right there. Phantasmagoria. The first game, absolutely amazing. Second game, I do not recommend it. It's a piece of trash. I like the first Phantasmagoria. Very, very creepy game. But most people remember Sierra Games for doing the Leisure Suit Larry series. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Windows 98 was the good old days, my man. And Sierra was a great company. Al Lowe had the most interesting sense of humor. But yeah, this was the first game I ever played, Mr. B.D. Lundy. Yes, sir. This was my first game. And I am here streaming it for you today. Stupid lava. There we go. Ooh, look what we got here. What could this be, everybody? It's an interesting little contraption here.
This looks like a valve, but I can't turn it with my bare hands.
And how do you turn a valve if you can't do it with your bare hands? Well, we got a wrench right here. Let's use the wrench and see what happens. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Looky there. We extinguished just enough lava to get ourselves across. But yeah, not only was this the first game I ever played, Mr. B.D. Lundy, this is also a game that I rank 4th place on speedrun.com for 100% completion. And I'm not really concerned about having first place or anything like that. The fact that I have my name on a game that I grew up with as a child is just good enough for me. Even though I do rank number 1 in a couple games on speedrun.com. I'm ranked first place on Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey for MS-DOS, Windows 3.0, Windows 98, Windows 95, and Macintosh. It's a very, very hard game to stream, but one of my old past recordings was ranked as number 1 on speedrun.com. And for the time being, I have the first place in Men in Black the Game for PS1 and PC A very rare game at that. But I'm the most... Oh, I triggered it. Look, Shadow. Oh, can I get a clip for that? That's actually a very, very hard Easter egg to trigger right there. That is a laugh pun at LucasArts games. That was Indiana Jones, and he fell in the lava. That is a very hard Easter egg to trigger, and it just so happened to trigger for me. I've never had that trigger on stream before. So please, Shadow, can I get a clip for that, please? Just that whole little part with Indiana Jones right there. That was so cool. I haven't seen that in years, man. That was so cool. That was so cool. Oh, man. And you got to experience that with me, Mr. B.D. Lundy. That's a very hard Easter egg to trigger right there. Alright, let's go across the bridge. I can't believe I got that Easter egg, though. That's so cool. I gotta show that to Rumble later, because he's never seen that. Alright. Let's go down. Well, guess what? One day, I'll play it just for you. We can, hang out at your place one day and, we'll put some of our money together, get maybe like a couple beers or something like that. And I can play this game just for you, man. I'll play it for you one day. We can get ourselves some food and some beer, and I can play some of these games for you. Thank you, Shadow. Much appreciated. But yeah, I also hope that you're able to join the Discord, Mr. B.D. Lundy. It's always an honor to have you here, sir. But yes, please go and give Mr. B.D. Lundy a follow. He is an old college friend of mine. I'm trying to help him get into the whole thing with his streaming and everything. Trying to get him up there in the world, So, Onyx, do you remember Courage the Cowardly Dog? Yes, I do, and I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do I like Sam and Max? Oh, you damn Skippy! I love Sam and Max, man. I haven't played their games in years, though. This game here, though, for example, I don't need a walkthrough for it. For Sam and Max, I'd probably need one, because it's been so long since I played their games. But yeah, I love Sam and Max, the television show, and I love their games. But yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh yeah. I bleed Courage the Cowardly Dog, and so did my brother when he was alive. He used to have the first 2 seasons of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and we would watch those a lot. He was a fan of cats. That red cat that liked making Courage's life a living hell. Yeah, he liked cats. I was a fan of the Chihuahua dog that was the fortune teller. That was my favorite character. But our favorite episode, though, both of our favorite episodes, was Return the Slab. That was our favorite episode because we laughed so much about what had happened with Eustace Bag in that episode. Return the slab! It's mine! You can't have it! Oh, man. Man. But yeah, this whole part right here is basically a bit of a parody, actually. This is a parody on the, what is it? on a level on Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Hence why they had the Indiana Jones Easter egg there. Yeah, I heard about that. That was some really, really sad news. When's the next stream? Technically, my next stream will be on Monday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might see if I can squeeze in a stream on Saturday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might. I've been wanting to do a lot of special streams lately. Yeah, you follow my schedule, man, and you'll be right as rain. Also, if you can join my subscriber and VIP only Discord, you can know very early when I'm going to stream on occasions as well. I'll have Shadow send you a link via Whisper on Twitch. In terms of that. All right, so this puzzle can be a bit overwhelming to some people. Basically, the object of this puzzle is you have to have all of these things sink down. Because there's a bridge that'll come out right here. And it will extend across there. Oh, you're in the Discord? Okay. Mr. Shadow, would you mind giving the Blood Sun Knight title to Mr. Beatty Lundy and Discord VIP, please? While you do that, I'm going to do this very hard little thing here. Let me see. I'm just looking at it real quick here. Yeah, we got this. Yes, Mr. Beatty Lundy, you have yourself a great night, sir. It was great to have you here. Okay. The only thing that really makes this hard for me is that the auto-scrolling that it does going up. It doesn't do it when you're going down. That's the only little issue, really. So I have to scroll down manually. But we got this. It looks hard, but really it's not. It's hard when you do it drunk. I've done it drunk. I should know. Yeah, we got that. 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 We got it. We got it. We got it. And presto changeo. We did it. Now, let's go across this bridge. What? Oh, no, did I just break the game? I hope I did not just break the game. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. No, he's lifting himself a little bit there. Okay. It was kind of glitching out there for a minute. I was getting kind of scared. I was getting scared there for a minute, man. I'm like, no, don't do that shit to me. Fucking MS-DOS, man. Oh my god. Oh my lord, dude. Let's see here. Okay, we're on the right track here. Okay. I got scared there for a minute, Shad. I was like, nah, don't do that to me. I thought a roll. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. Presto change up. Nya. Ah! Spaghetti! You know what that's from. You'll get some extra brownie points. Okay. It's time for us to end Chapter 4 and head to the last chapter in this game. Are we ready? Are we set? Let's do it. Here we go. Chapter 5, Tenebris.
He's about to reach Holiness. I'm sure there's no way to find him, but I just thought.
Oh, fool. No complications, you said. Simple, you said. Yes, no. Oh, I'll take care of it. He won't find me or his parents. What about the rest of our life?
In time, my dear, all in due time.
Dream? I have someone I'd like you to find.
Now that looked like it hurt. But now you know what's going on now. Now you know what's been going on in all of the cutscenes and everything. You now know. He's like, what do I do? The Google nurse. That's so freaky. I'll get to talking more about the cutscenes in a minute.
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Hey, Boogle, let's go.
So what we've learned from the cutscenes is that Licensio was trying to save a baby. The baby is somewhere safe, far beyond anyone's reach. Okay? And because of the fact that Licensio did what she did, even though it was considered the right thing, sadly she got sentenced to the lands below for her to suffer the rest of her life with the collar around her neck. And if she was to ever try and get back to the lands above, the collar would choke her to death and kill her. And then, of course, you know, we have Pekin. Pekin seems much older, though, because of what had happened with Licensio being thin in some of the cutscenes versus being, you know, big in later ones. And you notice Pekin's not young anymore. Pekin's old. Okay? And Pekin's like, you do a favor for me, I'll do a favor for you. So Pekin was the one that had Torin's parents be taken away and be led on this big journey to get his parents back. Pekin, of course, was the one that was cloaked in the beginning of the lands above cutscene. But there's one thing that's not answered right now. Why does Pekin care so much about Torin? Why is everything out of order in terms of the cutscenes? What's going on? Well, we'll find that out, actually, later on. We're going to use a knife to open up that grate. Alright. And if you have the Torin emotes, get ready to do them right when he is about to fall here in a little bit. Not yet, though.
Oops. Can you get that? Thank you.
Get ready, chat. Here we go. Oh no, he's falling. Hey Shadow, I'm surprised you're not doing the Torin ahs right now.
Boogle, save us!
Ooh, that had to hurt. I love that he turned into a safe.
Save us! I said save us, Boogle!
All right, you'd better come with me. You're under arrest.
But, officer, what for?
Cruelty to plants. Just leave your friend here. If he's lucky, you'll be back in a few years.
Poor Torin. Oh, there's Dreep.
All this work just to be arrested. Where's Mom and Dad? Will I ever find them? Boo! I hope he's okay.
Boogle, is that you? Boogle!
Oh no, Boogle!
Come on, boy. It's time.
Do you have anything to say before I pass judgment on you?
Well, no, sir, not really. It's just that, well, I'm really sorry I landed in your plants. It was an accident. I only landed in that flower bed because I fell out of that air duct that I crawled through to escape from that storeroom that I materialized in from that phoenix that I used to get here from Asthenia. I didn't, that is, I...
Phoenix, you say?
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard of one of those being used in years. Where did you say you were from, son?
From the lands above, sir. See, this evil sorceress put my parents in a magic spell and kidnapped them, and this old guy saw it all, and he said her name is Licentia, and she's from down here, and that's where my parents are. So I set out to find her and save them, but nobody has ever heard of her, and well, I don't even know if she's down here, or if this has all been some kind of... Do you think you could help me, sir?
Licentia. There's no one on this planet by that name. But whether you're a visitor here or not, you need to learn 3 lessons about Tenebrous and First, plants are very scarce around here, and we are not kind to those who damage them. Second, lawbreakers in my court are handled immediately, and forcefully. And third, one more mistake and I'll toss you right off this planet into the null void. Now take him back where you found him. And young man, I don't ever want to see you grow again.
Harsh, huh? Now you'll notice something though. We have nothing. Absolutely nothing. No resty powder. No boogle. No knife. No nothing. Crazy, huh? So let's start looking around here real quick. Now, what's this?
Here's a dead, long-stemmed flower from this dogwood plant. Surely no one would mind pruning this.
Alright. Let's talk to the sunflower. By the way, I hope you're doing okay, Shadow.
Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Could you help me?
Help you? I doubt it. After what you and your safe-like buddy...
Getting tired, I'm guessing?
But I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know plants could hurt. In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
Well, not all can. Just exceptional plants, you see.
Don't worry, we don't have much left in the game. Don't you worry.
Well, yes, what is it you need, young man?
Let's keep talking to her.
I've searched this entire planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentious. Have you heard of her?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter, never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Roots, you know.
Let's talk to her again.
Is there anyone here in Tenebris that could help me?
Well, let's see. You know, there is that strange duck who's always recording odd crisps.
Oh, a duck? What's his name? Where could I find him?
No, he's not a real duck. I don't remember his name. Don't know that I ever heard it. But he might be down at the amphitheater. He hangs out there recording talent.
Thank you so much. Now, which way is the amphitheater?
Oh, you can't get there from here.
But this theater, which way is it?
It's over the slippery slope. You'll never make it. Without a little help, that is.
Help? Oh, could you? I'd be eternally grateful.
No, you won't. That's just a cliche. But if we could work out a deal...
Anything. Just name it.
See my friends down there? Those pesky chameleon silkworms are wreaking havoc on their leaves.
Now who's the cliche?
What? Anyway, if you can stop the silkworms, I'll convince the grass to help you cross the slippery slope.
Okay. Well, we got our objective. Let's take a look at these worms. So you would think it's just like trying to catch Inchi. It's not. These guys are fast, man.
Hey, come back here. Hey, come back here. Hey, come back here.
So we got to find a way to have them get stuck. So we're going to talk to this tree for a little bit until he starts leaking sap. And he's a very punny tree.
This tree's trunk is covered with some rare sticky stuff.
Hey, stop poking me.
Hey, you can speak. Although, I don't know why I'm surprised.
Of course I can, but what good does it do me? No one listens.
You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but sometimes I do get a little sentimental.
Oh, I think all of us do sometimes.
Yes, but when you're as well rooted as I, somehow old memories just stick to you.
I see. Well, not to go out on a limb, but why not branch out into new activities?
Well, you know, I can't just leave, Bud. I'm stuck here with a trunk load of memories. And it brings you here just looking for someone to bark at.
Excuse me.
I'm searching for my parents. I think they were captured by Licentia, a sorceress I was told came from around here. Could you help me? Have you heard of her?
You lost your parents? Oh, me too. I'm transplanted at birth. You know, my dad was cut down in his prime of life by a guy chasing a wolf. And Mom, she fell in the forest and nobody heard it.
Alright, as you notice, he just cried some sap right there. Let's see if we can get some to put on our dauber plant.
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow a little of this sap?
No, not at all. Go ahead. Use me. Everyone does. I just hope that somehow, someday, someone, somewhere will find some way to make something out of us. And then they can cut us all down. What if someone invents telephone poles?
Alright, there we go. Let's get those little silkworms. And we'll take them with us too. There we go. And also, you notice we're getting very close to our max score. Our max score that we can get in this game is literally 999. Because as you guys know, I'm 4th place on speedrun.com for having a 100% playthrough. Which means you have to get to a score of 999. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me talk to the sunflower real quick.
I did it. The silkworms are no longer a problem. But aren't they kind of funny colored?
Oh, those little buggers produce silk of any hue. Just place them in a color, and they'll make a copy of it for you. And in silk yet. But don't waste them. And please, don't drop them around here, okay?
Alright. Let's see if the slippery slope will actually let us cross.
Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
Alright. Time for the hard part, in my opinion. I always wait until I get at least 3 yeses before I actually click. Got it. I've also wondered what's in here, but of course you never go there. Alright, let's go inside.
I'm out of here. If anyone needs me, I'll be
In my trailer. So automatically, there's some items there we can pick up. We got a cane. And we got a hat. Okay. What I usually do here is I usually like scroll around and see if there's anything I can pick up. So, we got some bagpipes here. We got a poster here. I usually just do my side scroller and I see if there's anything that can be picked up. Nothing yet, really. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk to this rabbit and this guy here real quick. With all those bunny skulls.
Hold still. It's tough enough aiming between the two of you. Oops. Quit? Who said that?
I can't take this anymore. I'm out of here.
Why, you ungrateful. You can't quit. You're fired. And I quit. I should have never fired his 15 sisters.
Poor Bags. Let's pick up this bow. Let's talk to Bags.
Hi there.
What a fool I've been.
You seem unhappy.
He almost killed me. I'm never gonna work for him again.
I'm looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia. Have you seen her?
He nearly killed me.
Does she live around here?
Not to mention twice yesterday.
So, is that a no?
He was lucky to have somebody like me.
You're not really paying attention to me, are you?
Somebody with quick reflexes.
Should I leave?
His body count would even have been higher.
Well, nice talking at you.
Boy, he's a jerk.
Alright, there is something I want to do real quick. Captioning. I want the closed captioning on. Because I want you guys to see a couple little puns. We'll talk to him in a minute. We're going to talk to this man right here.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone, and no one's been able to help me. I was just wondering.
Shh. I'm recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better? No, not really. Let me hit pause here. There. Now, what was it you were saying?
Now you notice the guy's name is Archivist. If you put the little, wordings together, Archivist. He puts stuff in, he records stuff for archives. I love puns, in particular names in this game. I love puns in general.
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking. No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin, and I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Licentia.
Licentia, eh? Oh, sure. I know her.
You do? Oh, I've asked darn near everybody on this planet, and you're the only one.
I'm probably one of the few who does know her. My hobby is recording rare voices, and hers is one of the rarest.
Let's keep talking to him.
Then you know where I could find her?
Oh, you wouldn't want to. When I met her, I found her quite rude.
Rude? She's more than rude. She's unscrupulous, ruthless, unconscionable, immoral, unethical, unprincipled. She's...
Whoa, calm down. It doesn't matter. You can't get to her anyway.
Let's keep talking to him.
What do you mean, can't get to her? You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the jungle, vicious vultures, stinking skunks, lava, snails, slugs, you name it. Of course I'll get to her.
Very impressive. What is that accent? You see, young man, Licensure was expelled from our world many years ago. Tossed into the null void she was, and never heard from again.
The null void? I've got to go after her.
That will be a problem. The void is so dangerous. All the entrances to it were sealed long ago.
Let's talk to him again.
You said you record voices. Have you recorded hers?
Why, yes, I have. It's one of my rarest treasures.
I'd love to have it.
Oh, no. To someone like me, there's nothing more valuable than a rare voice.
Oh, really?
What could Torin be thinking right now?
What if you had a voice rarer than Licentia's?
What? Why, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, yeah? Do you have any recordings from the lands above?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us, this odd-twist technology was not even developed.
I am one of those savages.
What? You? Is it possible? That accent, it's subtle, but I thought I detected something unusual in your voice.
What do you say? Trade a recording of Licentia for a recording of a voice you may never hear again?
Well, a deal.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Anything. Let me set up a clean crystal here. There. Ready when you are.
Test. Test. Is this on? Hello? My name is Torin, from the Farmin Valley, near Crystal City, in the lands above. I've traveled through Escarpa, Pergola, and Esthenia to get to Tenebris for only one reason: to find the evil sorceress Licentia, force her to free my parents and my friend Boogle, and in the process teach her a lesson.
That's enough. It's only a 10 meg crystal. Great.
A 10 meg crystal. A 10 megabyte crystal. See, back in this day, everyone, gigabytes were very hard to come by.
So you can play it back.
This was around, I guess you could say, the age of floppy disks, when floppy disks were still a thing.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licentia. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have work to do.
Those good old days, huh? I know, right? Alright. Let's go this way. Talk to the woman.
Excuse me.
Just wait your turn.
Yes, it was. 1 gig was considered cutting-edge technology. You are correct, sir. Let's keep talking to her.
Warm up? Did you say warm up? It's not really that cold in here.
What's your name?
Torin, but I don't have an act.
Neither do the rest of these clowns.
I'm looking for Licentia the Sorceress. Have you heard of her?
Nah, but she might be scheduled later.
I got Zippy the Blind Magician coming up soon. He do?
Pardon me, ma'am.
Look, I don't care about your problems. I don't care if you got stage fright. I don't care if you need makeup. I'm real busy. I got your name right here on my list. Talk. Special sauce. I'll summon you when it's time to go out.
Special sauce?
Let's talk to this carpenter here.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a sorceress.
I ain't her.
I don't know why, but his voice actor reminds me of Bruce Willis.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know Licentia?
No, you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't send me. The Union of All sent me.
And now you get the pun of what Licentia is in this game.
No. Licentia. She's a sorceress from around here, I think.
Never heard of her. Who are you? You that new musical saw play everybody's been raving about?
Musical saw? You can use a saw to make music?
Well, sometimes they make this one here sing a little.
Have you seen this saw player?
Nah, the only saw I saw is the saw I saw with. I think we all saw that one coming. I love that pun. Alright, let's go over here.
No, they need that rosin more than I do. Excuse me, are there any sorceresses around?
Sauce.
Did he say something about sauce?
Gotta love Torin. Alright, let's talk to this amazing magician we got here.
Excuse me, are you a magician?
Who? Where? Oh, me. Yes. Actually, I am a magician. Well, no. I'm not just any magician. As of yesterday morning, I'm Zippy the Magnificent. And who are you?
I'm Torin of the lands above.
Well, Torin, would you like to see a trick?
Well, actually, I was going to ask you some questions.
Splendid. All right, here. Take this deck of cards. Cut it anywhere. Memorize the card. Got it? Good. Now hold the deck tightly between your two hands. Tighter. Don't let go. Remember your card?
Yes.
Now, if I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're still holding that self-same card in your very own hands, would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, all I have to do is say the magic words, Ally McGraw, and presto. Here's your card.
That's not my card. That's a bouquet of flowers.
Oops. I knew that. Here, watch me make that disappear. All right, now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. If I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're holding hands with that very same card, would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
And here it is, right here.
No, that's not my card either.
Well, what did you have? A heart?
No, that's not even a card. That's a bird.
Oh, so it is. Get out of here. How do I know better out? Okay. Is this your card?
No, that's a book.
Well, I don't know where your card is. Maybe it's still there in your hands.
You know, at this point, I don't really care.
All right, then. Give me back my cards. You can keep your lousy 2 of diamonds.
Hey, that's right. That was my card.
Well, it's too late now to sweet-talk me. If only I had one good trick.
Okay, so this is where you kind of think to yourself, okay, It's a magician. He's blind. And he wants one good trick that'll get him through the night. Well, let's think about this. When you think of a magician, what's the most stereotypical act that most magicians are known for? Just most magicians. Well, I'm going to tell you. It's called pulling a rabbit out of a hat. And we got a rabbit right here that has no act. And we got a top hat. Let's see if Bags will want to be inside this top hat.
Hey, Bags, take a look at this.
Say, nice twig.
Yeah, and look inside.
Whoa, whoa. Is that real silk?
I think so. It feels real to me.
You mind if I try it on?
No, not at all. Huh? Oh, yes. It's you. It's very you.
Oh, look, it's a secret compartment, too.
It seems complete.
Room enough for a pool. That is my personal comfort.
Now, wait a minute. We don't know if Zippy the Magnificent will accept you or not.
Accept me? Are you kidding? He's been wanting me to join him for years. But you should have seen the dump he offered me. He never had things like this. Oh, yeah. He'll take me all right. He'd be a fool not to. See, I know the babes. Just wait. Wait till I tell you this.
Gotta love it. Alright. Let's see if Zippy will accept Bags and a top hat. And yes, it is a pun on Bugs Bunny. Duh.
You'll never guess what I got for you, Zippy.
You're right. Put it down so I can feel it.
It's a real top hat with a rabbit inside. You know, like in a real magic trick.
Let me see. Yes, but who's this?
It's me, Zippy. Ben. Ben's Bunny. You remember me, don't you?
Yes. I thought you said you never worked for me.
But that was before you offered me this fine silk-like top hat for a living. Man, what a hat like this, even you should be able to do magic.
Hey, are you going to start this relationship off on a sour note?
Or step inside and I'll do the tricks.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for magicians.
Okay.
Whatever you want, and let's plan.
Hold on.
Yeah, that is a problem. I seem to have lost my magic wand.
Oh, no problem. As this poor guy had to find it. But what did it look like?
So, silly rabbit, tricks are for magicians. Because this is a 90s game, y'all should know that reference very well. So we got a cane here. What would happen if we gave him the cane?
Here, Zippy. Could you use this in your magic bag?
Let me see it. Hey, what are you trying to pull here? This is no magic wand.
I know that.
I know what this is. This is that hook they used to pull me off the stage. No thanks.
Okay, so we got a cane here. What could we possibly do with this cane? Well, let's take a little stroll real quick. Maybe something will magically appear that'll be able to help us. Stop! Looky there. The carpenter left his saw. Well, let's see what we can do with this saw. First off, let's take a nice look at it. It's a nice looking saw. Can we saw the cane? Yes, we can. But apparently we still have the saw. That's because our act is that we have to be able to play a saw, make a saw, and make music. Also, I'm going to put this crystal into the thing here, and we'll play around with that later. So we got a cane here that we turned into a magic wand. Let's see if he'll accept it.
Here you go, Zippy. I found your wand.
Oh, thank you, Torin. Say, this isn't my wand. What are you trying to pull here?
Nothing. I thought you needed a wand.
I do. But remember, I'm blind, not stupid.
Wow, what's a good one to watch? Are you a magician or answer?
You're right. Thank you, Torin. This will do just fine.
So what are you waiting for? Pull a fancy colored silk over me and let's get rolling.
Well now, that's another problem.
What now?
I don't have a silk.
A magician without a silk kerchief? Torin!
Yes, Torin.
Okay, so we got some silkworms here. But how are we going to have these silkworms make a silk kerchief? We got this poster here, a magician's poster. Interesting, isn't it? But if we stop the poster, look what's there. It's a magical kerchief. Very cool, isn't it? But we can't, give him the poster because it's poster. What would happen if we took these little silkworms and we hovered right over the poster? Looky there, everyone. A silk kerchief. It's rainbow colored, too. Let's see if he'll accept it.
I made this beautiful silk as a gift for you, Zippy.
Why, thank you. It feels lovely. So smooth. I just don't know what I'll do with it. Perhaps stuff it in my breast pocket. I don't know.
I was thinking you might use it to cover the rabbit inside your top hat.
That's good, too.
So, what are we waiting for? Show us a trick.
Here, Zippy. It's showtime. Pull that fancy silk over me.
All right, I will. Thanks to you, Torin. You know, you've been so nice to me. Would you like this book of magic spells? It should get you past any sorcerers you find in these parts. Besides, I don't read that much anymore.
Yeah. Well, watch his trick, though.
Thanks, Zippy. And good luck with the
Watch his trick. Oh, it's Dreep. Alright, so let's do another scroll. Let's do another stroll down here. Let's see if anything new happens when we take another stroll. Oh, looky there. Stop. They left their resin behind. Now, let's say we try to use the saw with the bow.
This bow could use something to keep it from slipping.
We got some resin here. And right about now.
Mr. Torin. 1 minute, Mr. Torin. Mr. Torin, on stage in 1 minute, Mr. Torin.
Alright. Let's go on stage. And play our song. Because we're done here. Let's see what will happen next, everybody. You hear all the cheering going on, but there's nobody there. Isn't that weird? So basically, you can either choose the saw or choose the bow and hover it over Torin. Here we go.
And now, a medley of from the lands above. Where the pink mushrooms in the light of 3 full moons, and those crystal mountains summon my heart home. Yes, the lands above are the place I'll always love, no matter through how many worlds I roam.
That's
Uh-oh.
it. Now come with me.
But officer, why, you have tears in your eyes. Are you from the lands above too?
No, I'm a musician. Now come with me. You're under arrest.
What for?
Impersonating a singer.
Torin, of the lands above, since you violated the probationary period I granted you, I have no choice but to sentence you to immediate ostracization from the world of Tenebris, into the null void with him.
Not the null void.
Exactly where I want to go.
There we are. Now you stand over there.
Hey!
Good riddance, plant crusher.
Wasn't that rude?
Float in midair like this. I get it. In the very center of the planet, gravity pulls equally from all directions. But how can you move? There's nothing to grab onto.
So first off, before we start moving around, we got to play around with this Phoenix thing here. Well, it's not Phoenix, the little recorder. We want this recorder to say something in particular, but as you can see, the whole thing is broken. When it comes to this thing, we want it to say, Dreep, come here. So let's go ahead and start the thing for playing. So that's not going to work. That one's not going to work. Okay, we got reap. Okay, we got ear. Okay. Nope. Not that one. Oh, we got D. Dreep. There we go. Make sure it's still playing. Use the bagpipes. Let's go all the way out there. There we go. That. Down a little bit more. Down a little bit more. Crazy, huh? Alright, so we've made it to where she's supposed to be. We don't want to go there just yet. You want to put this right here. Because Dreep will come out and as some nightmare fuel if you don't put that out there and you don't do the little puzzle with the little with the gems and things like that, Dreep will open the door and he'll eat you alive in one gulp. But I know it's late and I know you guys don't want any nightmare fuel, so we're not going to do the nightmare fuel. I've shown it before and it's dark. So let's ring the doorbell. We're going to hide underneath the walkway. Come on, go under. There you go. We almost got eaten. Let's go inside. Look at all the little references here. Everybody that's crystallized. There's Darth Vader. There's Yoda. Look at all the different people. It's crazy. Now, I do this in every playthrough. It would be a sin if I didn't do it in a playthrough. So I'm going to just do this. And you'll see why.
Congratulations.
Hello!
Nice to see someone else has an elevation.
Yep, I do.
That's why you get to hear this, my very own personal Easter egg, instead of the boring, plain old death message you see before you on the screen. Anybody who comes all the way through this game asking everybody you meet about this evil sorceress named Licentiate, and then finally finds her, and then tricks Grief into following a recording of her voice, and then doesn't use the Book of Magic on her, but instead plays the bagpipe, deserves much more than just another boring old death message. So here's my personal thank you for playing the game, and now enjoy the ending. But whatever you do, don't tell anybody how you got this message. Instead, just taunt them with, "Why, I got a personal message from Allo at the end. Didn't you?"
We're not going to tell anybody, right, Shadow? Of course not. We're not going to tell anybody.
What? You dare enter my home and attempt your little magic spells on me?
Indeed. She put a spell on you. Apparently the collar is choking her. How is this possible? Why is the collar choking her to death? Well, there's only one way we can do. We have to touch the collar. Let's see what happens.
Foolish boy, I have more power in my little finger than you'll ever possess. The collar. Torin. Of course. Who else could remove the collar?
What's going on, chat?
How do you know my name? I was your name.
Now we know.
Annie. I saved your life. The night your parents were murdered. Murdered? No! How could you? I thought you had them in a magic spell. No, Torin. The Farmans are safe. But they're not your real parents. Your real parents were the king and queen of the lands above. What?
What?
Then I'm... That's right.
That's right. You're the next king.
No, that's wrong. I'm the next king.
Damn you, Peckend!
You should have died in your cradle that night, little. After searching for you all these years, you won't escape me now. I killed your parents.
No!
Now I'll kill you.
No, no. Creep right over here.
No, don't!
Activate the magic book. And game. 999 score. This is officially another 100% playthrough.
Licentia, are you okay? That was close. I thought he had you there for a second. Hey, Licentia?
Hey, Shadow, while this is playing out and everything, can you look for somebody for me to raid, please? Someone we both know? Thank you.
But the lava.
That's not lava. That's Dreep's supper dish.
What about my parents and Google?
Of course. Torin, I think it's time for all of us to go back home. To the lands above.
I love this game so much, man. I don't know why. I'm tearing up a little bit right now because I love this game.
Remember? Son, who's this lady? And is she gonna stay for dinner?
Mom, Dad. Oh, it's great to be home again.
Yay! Yay! Well, duh. Wonder who that loser is. I'm just joking. Yeah, I know I'm live. Is there anybody we both know that's streaming right now? Is she? Awesome. We will definitely be raiding Momo. Alright, so I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all had fun with this playthrough where I took my time, but I also did things at my own pace. I love this game. I always love playing this game. I hope you guys had fun like I did. I had a blast. My next stream technically will be on Monday, which will be Random Monday. We'll be continuing more Little Nightmares 2. I might see if I can squeeze in a special stream on Saturday, also known as tomorrow. I might just do like some invading in Dark Souls 1 or something like that. It won't really be anything like too big or anything like that. But yeah, aside from that, that's basically the playthrough of Torin's Passage. It basically took us around close to 3.5 hours. Of course, this isn't a new record for me or anything. I've beaten this game much faster than this. This is with cutscenes and just me taking my time. Projecting how I would play this game. It's not exactly a full take your time walkthrough, but it's a walkthrough where it's my type of pace combined with just showing certain aspects of the game. Maybe someday I might do another speed run of it and see how things go. I don't know. I'm still happy with my 4th place trophy on speedrun.com. But I do want the credits to roll and everything, because these people deserve, of course, all their hard work. Especially, Owlo. Owlo, that's an amazing guy, and I love his sense of humor. He's absolutely hilarious. Because especially when he did the Leisure Suit Larry series, I love the Leisure Suit Larry series. I think the Leisure Suit Larry series is banned on Twitch though, because of a lot of the nudity and sexual innuendos. I'll call it that. With the Leisure Suit Larry games, especially the ones that have more of a smoother graphics type of feel. Yep, Mike Shapiro, right there. Yep, he does the voice of Torin and Boogle. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun and everything like that. I had a blast. We're gonna go ahead and raid Candy Momoko. So, please stay tuned for the raid. We're gonna go raid this amazing Momo. So hell yeah. Okay. So the raid is going on right now. I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, aside from the stream I'll be squeezing in on Saturday, I'll be seeing you guys on Monday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Random Monday, where we'll be playing more Little Nightmares 2. So until then, I am your host, OnyxTheGamingMachine, and this was Retro Friday, where we played some Torin's Passage. And until I see everyone in the next video or live stream, peace out, happy gaming, my friends, and please stay safe out there.